Good evening, everyone. This is Lakshmi Sujata from Level Up with Lax, and welcome to the first episode of Learn from the Real. Time has been our topic for the past couple of days. We've been speaking about prioritizing, planning, procrastinating on purpose, finding and identifying your big rocks, and lots more. So today I have featured someone who has amused me over the years with her skill of managing time so effectively. A loving daughter, a caring mother, an adorable wife, a tech-savvy IT professional, an awesome baker, graceful dancer, and a disciplined homemaker. Srija Gopal from Australia. Hi Srija. We are also eagerly waiting to hear from you. How do you work your magic around all these, activities that you love to do? How do you manage time so effectively? Please do share your secrets.
Hi Lakshmi, I think you have asked me one of the most difficult questions. How do I manage my time effectively? I usually do just three things. The first thing is planning. I use a time management tool like Google Calendar to plan my day. Apart from your routine activities like dropping the kids to school or going to work, whatever extra activities which I have for the day, I add that into Google Calendar. So that really helps me to plan my day and also even the upcoming weeks and days well in advance. And you need to also make sure that once you have a schedule, just stick to it. The second thing is prioritizing your day. So once you have a look at your calendar and see how busy your day is, just prioritize your activities during the day properly. So I generally look at the tasks which are more important, and if my day is very busy, then I try to just push that to some other day. And when you're doing all these, you also need to make sure that you have some me time. So the me time I generally book for 1 or 2 hours a week. So that is just for myself to pursue my extracurricular activities. So if you are interested in dancing, singing or baking, then put that time into your calendar and make sure that you dedicate the time for that. And also one important thing is you shouldn't overburden yourself. So do not overbook yourself on multiple things at the same time. So plan and prioritize your day properly. And the third important thing is delegate and outsourcing. Even though you think that you are a super mom or a superwoman, you have to admit the fact that you cannot do everything by yourself. So cut yourself some slack and just delegate. So at my house, we generally divide the house chores between my husband and myself. And also when it comes to cleaning, cooking and everything, I try to make sure that I involve everyone in my family, including my kids, in all those activities. So you just need to do it in such a way that you're not forcing them to do the work, but rather making them do the work which they really enjoy. So my kids like cutting the vegetables and cleaning the table after that. But sometimes they might take some extra time, like half an hour or maybe 45 minutes more than how you make it. But that much time you are getting it for yourself to do some other stuff. Sometimes you have to even provide them with some treat or some lolly to get the work done. So I personally feel 24 hours is more than enough to do all your work during the day if you plan and prioritize properly. So you just need to work smarter, not harder. Bye.
Wow. Srija, that was awesome. Thank you so much for sharing all those useful little tricks that has worked so well for you. I'm sure at least some of us would learn and implement these little tricks in their daily life. So, until the next episode of Learn from the Real, stay safe, stay happy, stay indoors. Bye-bye.